It is the second day of the SAFTAD show, and we are starting a nice fresh morning at the Kingfisher stand with Gilbert Foxcroft. Gilbert, quite a nice stand, big, lots and lots of stuff. How many of this is new?
Well, Werner, yes, we've got across the range, we've got a lot of new stuff. There's also a lot of new stuff coming. So there's a couple of items that we don't have here that is arriving within the next couple of weeks. So we've got lots of new reels. Obviously, the main center of attraction is the SAFTAD, as well as the Saltist range of the MQ range of reels. We've got the Ninjas, we've got the Lagunas, we've got all of those reels on display. For the people out there that don't know, the Ninjas had a facelift a year ago, so it's now the light and tough range, or the LTs. Bigger drag systems, much smoother operations, and yeah, so across the range there are, on the clothing side, we've got lots of new stuff, lots of new caps, beanies, all those sort of things. There's also on the Megaforce Tiger Tamers, we've got that range upgraded. You guys used it last year on the Hier Gaan Ons Alweer show. We've got the new emblem rods. So yeah, there's quite a few new, brand new items that's really exciting, especially on the deep sea stuff. You'll see the octopus. It looks so real. And it comes with little ink pots, so really exciting.
Well, let us not waste any more time and let Gilbert get into the new ranges and everything that is new, so that you can see what you can go out and buy.
Right, normally we start in a chronological order, so the first things first, our mustard range. It is a comprehensive range of hooks, from the old-fashioned shad hooks all the way through to the circle hooks, bank angling hooks, bass hooks, and everything in between. We've got those very, very small fly fish hooks, a very, very comprehensive range indeed. Obviously also focusing on treble hooks, and I mean, it's absolutely massive. These are also massive. So you know, everything from the smallest hook to the very, very largest hook, we cater for everything. As you know, the Kingfisher swivels are legendary. So for those of you that don't know, barrel swivels, three-way swivels, snap swivels, rolling swivels, and then we also do the power swivels. And again, we start from the very smallest to the very largest and everything in between. For the discerning saltwater anglers, obviously the packet says it all, toothproof. These are for all those fish with the monstrous teeth. Then of course we also have the Fishmate carbon coated and nylon coated wire. We also have the stainless steel wires. We cater for the whole lot. Obviously for the art lure guys in the saltwater, our chaos plugs, mustard, bucktail jigs, and the range is seriously comprehensive, from really, really small to very, very large, and it caters for a wide variety of applications. Now you guys would have seen this on the Hier Gaan Ons Alweer over the past couple of seasons, the mimic paddle tails. Obviously if you want to catch those beautiful cobs and snappers, etc., these ones are great. We also have a great selection of rattler lures, from really small ones to the big monster poppers for the big GTs. We cater for the whole lot. Slow trolling, the whole shebang. Our saltwater ready-made tracers are legendary. You can look out in the shops for these. We cater for almost all the species that you can find on our South African coastline, from sliding rigs all the way through to the very, very, very popular shad tracers. Now this is something really innovative. This is a jig, but it looks like a real octopus, and it's got little ink pots. So you actually get inside the packet, there are 10 ink pots inside, and it comes in a variety of sizes too. We also have a wide variety of other jigs, but this is something that you need to look out for. Really, really innovative, and I think it does the job properly. You all know our Daiwa J braids. We cater for the whole lot, from 8 pound all the way to the very thickest 150 pound braids. We do them in 300 meter spools. Some of the thicker diameters are in 500 meter spools, and then we also do the 1500 meter spools. And a lot of the carp anglers use the 30 pound, which I've got in my hand now, but we also have those 1500 spools for the guys that go really, really long range. So look out for this. And then of course we also have the Siglon PE braids, and I'll quickly take one off the shelf here. They look like this, and it comes in a very soft orange tinge, extremely thin diameter, really, really good value for money. Right, and then obviously you know our climate sports scarves. We have sold hundreds of thousands over the last couple of years. It is in almost all the tackle shops, and we got a incredible range. Very, very good value for money, and it's also got a UV protection. When it comes to bass angling, we cater for the guys in a big way. Sorry, there I've got it. The basic FC, we do the super fluorocarbon, and we do the super sniper FC. And then the Kingfisher also does the old-fashioned fluorocarbons in the advanced fluorocarbon, but we also now have the one that's got a slightly pink tinge to it. Much, much, much nicer, and the feeling of this fluorocarbon is unbelievable. So when it comes to fluorocarbons, we can give you the whole lot. Right, now here I've got the Daiwa sensor monofilaments from 6 pound to 15 pound, and we do them obviously, as you guys already know, in the normal sensor as well as the hyper sensor. The hyper sensor is just a thinner diameter, higher in abrasion resistance. It's a softer line. It's meant for serious casting capabilities. Then of course we also have the Kingfisher monofilaments. We've got the giant abrasions all the way through in a clear, in an orange, and in a gold. And then of course we also have the Siglon monofilaments in a clear and in an orange, sorry. So all the way through from a 6 pound all the way through to the thickest diameters you can ever think of. I spoke about the thickest diameters. Now obviously we've got the Fathom Hanks in both this version as well as the spools, and we do them in a clear as well as a pink. We also do the triple fish ICFA monofilaments. We also do Maxima in the marine green as well as the ultra green varieties. Again, we cater from 2.7 kilograms all the way through to 100 pounds. We also have the agents for Strike Pro, so we cater for everything bass fishing, tiger fishing. Now for the guys that does Botswana, Letsi, those places, these ones will do. We also have suspending jerks, we have crankbaits for estuary fishing, for saltwater fishing. We've got bass, and obviously we've got also lures for yellowfish fishing. So the Strike Pro range caters for all of that. When it comes to bass fishing, we also have the reaction range. So we've got the bladed jigs in a variety of colors. We also have the reaction plastics with a salt and garlic infused variety, as well as this, the stretch variety. I'm going to show you something about the stretch. This is what we call stretch, and we can catch a huge amount of fish with one lure, and these ones also float. They also biodegradable, which makes them really user-friendly as well, not for yourself but also for the environment. Ready for the holiday season? We've got flippers, we've got diving masks, and we've got snorkels. So ready for the holidays? Here we come. Now for the discerning rock and surf guys, we also have a wide variety of buckets, and we've got the legendary Teza range. Everything that you can think of we do for the gully hoppers, the guys that travel long distances by foot, and everything in between. We also do the drop socks. That's the reel protectors. We've got the casting finger protectors, and you know, we also do that for the kids as well. So we've got a kiddies range in the casting fingers, because you don't want those soft little fingers getting hurt when they cast. So look out for that as well. Now, I really don't know how many of these we have in the ranges, but what I can tell you is that they are super popular, and we've got some really new ones that look really fashionable, as well as for the old toppies. Are you ready for the cold? Well, we have everything that can suit your need and suit your style as well. So if it's nice and fashionable ones, or just the old-fashioned ones, these ones will keep the bald spots nice and warm, as well as the ears. Now, these ones are not meant for the bald spots, but for those of you that's got lots of hair and you don't want to spoil the hairdo, these ones are really nice. So when it comes to fashionable headwear, we've got everything for every taste that you can think of. From the guys that go to gym and want to look really fancy, all the way to the guys that really need to protect the neck and the ears and everything in between. These are the ones to go for. Now, you're going to see these reels quite a lot on the Hier Gaan Ons Alweer show. It's the new BG MQ. Now, what does the MQ mean? It's a monocoque body. You'll see that the new body is much shorter and rounder, so that circumference there is the size of the new main gear. It's also a very good looking reel. It's got a power handle, which means that it's very comfortable in your fingers, in your hands. It's a powerful tool, bigger drag knob, bigger displacement of energy on the spool. It's got a long casting spool. This is something to look out for. It is seriously good value for money, but I'm going to also show you the new Saltist MQ, which won the best saltwater reel in the world at the ICAST show last year. It looks exactly the same, but I'm going to show you now. Now, this is absolutely beautiful. Where the BG has got the black and gold trimmings, this has got the silver, the anodized blue, as well as the black. Exactly the same sort of look, but it's got mag sealed bearings almost everywhere. It is a serious tool, and again, not as expensive as people would think. This is something that would last you a really long time. Again, the monocoque body with the big main gear gives you a lot more cranking power, power handle, bigger displacement of energy on the spool, and it's got that double lip, which Daiwa guarantees almost that you can get at least a 15% better casting capability, just because it actually pushes the line out, so the line flows easier from the spool. Look out for these in shops real soon. Now, the MQ range doesn't stop there. We now have the SAFTAD, which is a black and silver bodied reel, exactly the same. It is absolutely beautiful. And then the Rolls Royce of saltwater reels, the Saltiga. Now, this model here, the 20,000, has got a 30 kilogram drag capacity, and it is just absolutely beautiful. Just have a look at that. Stunning. Now, for the bass guys, we've got the Tatula, an absolute beaut of a reel. Look at what that thing does there. Now, that makes casting so much easier. This is, in my opinion, the Rolls Royce of baitcasters. Then we've got the Fugo. The Fugo is one of those mid-range reels, absolutely beautiful, comes with the black and the red trimmings, real good value for money. And then the reel that a lot of people say is way too cheap for the working capability, and that is the PR100. So look out for these in the tackle shops. These are in tackle shops already. The Tatulas are also available in tackle shops, as well as the Fugos. Now, for the Specimen Carp guys, we've got the Crosscast Carp 5000 CQD. Comes with a shallow spool as well as a deep spool that can take at least 750 meters of 30-pound Daiwa J braid. It also has a high impact line clip. Then the one that you've seen on the Hirganon Salveer shows many years over is the Black Widow 5000 LDA. An absolute workhorse and something that just don't let you down. And then the Emblem 45 with a slow cross wrap, 45mm stroke spool, double casting lip, and it also comes with a deep spool that also takes 750 meters of 30-pound Daiwa J braid. If you want to go to the 20-pound variety, you can probably do about 1,000 meters on this spool. It is a work of art. It's got a quick drag, so even the crosscast carp has got a quick drag. So literally between what I'm doing now with my fingers, I am between tight and fighting drag in just 3 clicks. For bass fishing rods, we've got a wide variety, from the sweep fires, crossfires. Crossfire is the Lagunas as well as the Mega Force Tiger Tamers. Now these ones you would have seen on last year's fishing show, the Hirganon Salveer, where we use the 3-piece traveling rod to do popping for catfish, but you can catch tiger fish with it, you can catch bass with it, you can literally do everything with that rod. Now the Tiger Tamers comes with this beautiful cork and EVA split variety. The estuary rods has the anodized aluminium. It's also got that orange tinge to it. Really nice quality, great value for money. Now this ProRex combination you would have seen on the Hirganon Salveer 2 years ago, as well as last year as well. But in particular this little model, the medium light with the 2500 reel, landed me a 37 kilogram cob on show. So it just shows you that light doesn't come cheap. This rod has got the Daiwa X45 wrapping, which means that it's got cross-grab carbon fiber, and it's not just wrapped around a mandrel. It's got the Fazlight inserts in the K-guide. It's also got V-joint. Now V-joint means that the rod flexes, the joint flexes with the rod. It is super light. It feels like you've got nothing in your hands, but it's also great value for money. When it comes to fly fishing, we cater for a wide variety of price classes, and from the beginners all the way through to experienced anglers. We also have a range of combos where you've got the rod, the reel with line, either in floating or intermediate with a tippet. So we really can offer you a real good package. These rods are incredible, they are beautiful, and it also comes in a 4-weight, 5-weight, 6-weight. You can choose whatever suits your need. For saltwater rods, we've obviously got a wide variety, from boat rods as well as the very popular Saltwater power spin. We also have a wide variety of rock and surf rods, from 12'6" all the way through to 15 foot, from mediumly priced to really expensive rods, and it caters for every single need out there, as well as if you want to catch edibles, if you want to catch sharks, etc. We have it all. Now I can't show you the full length of this rod because it goes to all the way there, but we've got the bionic fingers, we've got these very beautiful K-guides, 3-piece rods. It comes in tubes. This is, for instance, let me see, this is the Elite Grinder, 14'6", and it packs a serious punch. When we talk carp angling or specimen carp angling, we just cannot go past without mentioning the Black Widow range. Black Widow 10-foot 3-pound test curve, Black Widow 12-foot 3.5-pound test curve in the G50 range. Absolutely beautiful Japanese shrink rubber. It really is a great quality rod at a very affordable price. Now here I've got the new Emblem Specimen carp rods. It comes with a full range. So we've got the 10-foot 3.5-pound test curve, 12-foot 3.5-pound test curve, 13-foot 3.5-pound test curve, as well as a 4.5-pound test curve spot rod. Now these rods have a high volume fiber blank. It comes with V-joint, Japanese shrink rubber, butt sections. It also comes with minimal guide, so these rods really feel like you do not have anything in your hands. Again, massive good quality for money, and we are currently using that in the Hier gaan ons alweer shoots this year, as well as the 10 clinics that I've just recently hosted. We have had stupid amounts of fish with these rods, and they are just absolutely incredible. For bank angling, the sniper range of rods, 8 foot, 10 foot and 12 foot, have done the job so well on our Hier gaan ons alweer shoots since 2018. Now, I know for a fact that one of the guys, Benny Stein from Supercast, on the show last year hit 177 meters with a 12-foot sniper. It is stupid value for money, guys. This is really top-class rods at a very affordable price. Comes with cork handles, comes with great fittings. It comes with a lowrider guides, which the bank anglers prefer. Two-piece rods. Have a look at them, feel them out, and they look superb. Right, now coming back to rock and surf angling, the new Poseidon kids on the block, the Poseidon Zeus as well as the Shadow. Now you will notice on the Shadow it also comes with a bionic finger. Very good value for money, and they look absolutely superb. Now when it comes to offshore fishing, we also cater for that. So our Poseidon offshore range, you can have a look at them. They are beautiful, great value for money, and we have a massive range in them. So you will have to have a look at them. They are lightweight. We've also got the fiberglass versions in the Strike Force, and they're legendary because almost all the commercial guys are using these. Really great value for money, and if you do offshore fishing, have a look at them. I mentioned our fly fishing combos, so if you go to the shop, have a look at these. You've got the reel loaded with line and a specific substrate. Now this is intermediate. We also have the floating variety. Comes in a hard tube, comes nicely boxed, really good value for money. And if you are you need to go for a quick weekend and you probably are in the Dalstroom area, this is the perfect item to use, and it's not going to let you down. Right now, kiddies combos are legendary, and people sometimes say that they are too good for what they are, because you actually want them to only last you from Christmas Day to New Year's Day, and then it needs to end up in a dustbin. But these go through generations. We have the blue ones, we have green, we have red, and we've got pink. And really incredible value for money. It comes with the titanium dioxide guides, and it's a two-piece, so it really packs away very small, and it's going to give your kids a lifetime of joy. You want to keep the kids out of mom's hair this festive season? Have a look at this. The kids will have hours and hours of joy, even if they're not at the water, so they can create their own disco lights. And there they go. So we cater for the boys and for the girls. And last in the rod range, but not least, obviously our legendary Aquapack combos. They come in a 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, 10 foot and 12 foot variety, and each of them are colored differently. It comes with a rod and reel, and they are really incredible value for money. We have a massive clothing range that can literally suit any taste. Now you guys would have seen these beautiful sublimated shirts in blue camo, in green camo, in normal camo, and now in pink for the ladies. Although there's a couple of gents that came past yesterday and said, this can suit my hairstyle. Great guns, guys. Then of course we've got a huge range of other clothing, from shorts and trousers and jackets, rainwear, the whole lot. But I'm going to show you something nice. Are you ready for the summer? These ones are laser cut shorts. They are stunning. It is incredible in comfort, and it also caters for a wide variety of tastes. So whether you are an old-fashioned rugby player that just wants a rugby pair of shorts to go fishing with, or you want something like this, we cater for everything.
We have concluded everything on the Kingfisher stand now, and I needed to choose the most innovative product on this stand. Now, there were quite a number of them, but this one is the cherry on the cake. It is Mustad's Ink Vader. Now, thought, Ink Vader, what do they mean with Ink Vader? So in the packet, you get some ink tablets. Now, the ink tablets goes with this. This is an octopus with real life ink and very real life tentacles. It's used for slow jigging. It's got different weights, so it's a nice heavy weight to go down for the slow jigging, and real life. Now you'll see that there's a little hole in there, and you can then, that's where it will squirt out. So 2 points of attachment, and that's it. Mustad's Ink Vader, my choice on this stand for the most innovative product.